In today's video, we'll be talking about all details that you should know while doing legacy transfer. So without wasting much time, let's head straight into the video. So we'll be dividing the video in 4 parts. The first part would be what is legacy transfer. The second part would be things to know while doing legacy transfer. Third part would be best way to do legacy transfer. And the fourth and the final part would be when you should do legacy transfer. So starting off with what is legacy transfer. Legacy transfer is the newly added feature in game wherein you can transfer the experience point, that is your training points that you need to train particular players, as well as additional skills. Kindly note additional skills, not the already acquired skills. It's additional skills. So when you can transfer experience points and additional skills from one player to the other player of your team, then this entire process is known as legacy transfer. So now coming to the second part, that is things to know while doing legacy transfer. So the first point in this part would be make a habit of acquiring and saving a lot of GPs, because for doing legacy transfer you'll be requiring a lot of GP, especially when you want to do legacy transfer on a well-developed player. Well-developed player means a player who is already maxed out and possesses all the 5 or maybe more than 1 additional skill. Second point would be you won't be able to use trending cards for doing legacy transfers, since these type of cards are already maxed out when you sign them. Third point is whenever you do legacy transfer, the player that you have used for legacy transfer will get removed. So kindly choose the players very carefully for doing legacy transfer, especially choose the players whom you don't require in your team anymore. Now coming to the last point under this part, please listen to it carefully. Always try to do legacy transfer whenever you do it keeping in mind the experience points, then do it with almost similar type of level player, because you will not be getting any extra benefit for using high level players for doing legacy transfer on a low level player. And also the player skill that the player already possesses, it won't be passed on. Many were saying that whenever you are doing this legacy transfer or skill transfer, you're already getting the acquired skill, the skill that the player already possesses. I have not yet tried it for all the 5 skills. I've just done it for 1 or 2, and it might be like the additional skills might not be repeated, but the skills that you already possesses can be repeated with your additional skill, but the additional skill won't be repeated. It might be that situation. I'm still not 100% sure regarding it. Now coming to the third part, that is the best ways to do legacy transfer. So the first point under this part would be don't use legendary cards, and there is very less chances that you will be able to sign them again in future. So I will always suggest you to not use these type of cards whenever you do legacy transfer. Second point would be always try to use base players, highlight card or featured card, since you'll be able to sign the better versions of this card in future for sure. Third point would be always try to use expired players whose contracts are about to get expired. Apart from legendary cards, always try to use those players, since you'll be requiring to give them contract renewal tickets, and you shouldn't waste your contract renewal tickets on the base, highlight or featured cards. Contract renewal tickets should be used only for your legendary cards, since they are rare cards in game. So I'll be showing you an easy way how to know like which player's contract is about to get expired. For that, go to my team and tap on list actions, and then tap on short buy, change the arrow to up, make the arrow upside, and tap on duration of contract. You'll be finding the players whose contract have already expired or about to expire in a sequence. So ignoring the legendary cards, you can choose the base cards or maybe featured cards or maybe highlight card whose contracts are expiring. So now coming to the last point, always use 0 GP players for doing legacy transfers for transferring skills. So now I'll be showing you how to sign 0 GP players. For that, you need to tap on contract. You need to go to standard player list and then tap on short. The arrow should be pointing up, so tap on it and choose the option as price. You'll be getting 0 GP players and you can sign them. Now coming to the last and the final part of this video, when you should do legacy transfer. So there are basically 3 scenarios where you should be doing legacy transfers. I'll be showing you with a video example for all the 3 scenarios. First would be when you want to do legacy transfers for only transferring skill. Next would be for transferring both experience points and skills. And the third and the last scenario would be when you would do legacy transfer for transferring experience points. So now I'll be showing you a video example on how to do this. So first point is how to do legacy transfer for only transferring skills. So as I said in the earlier part of the video, that for doing this you have to sign 0 GP players. So we'll be signing this LMF So we signed this LMF player, and now we'll be giving him the new additional skill first of all by using the skill training program, and he got a scissor fade. So now I'll be thinking like which player I can give this scissor fade. So I'll most probably give it to a player who can dribble. So after a lot of search, I have finally chosen the player whom I will give this skill, and that is Diego Maradona. So I'll go to legacy transfer, and there is our player. So we'll be getting that additional skill of scissor fend to that player Maradona, and it will be requiring us around 2,57,000 GP. Tap on it, pay the GP, and the legacy transfer is done. And now our previous old Maradona that we already have in the squad will have an additional skill of scissor fend. So this is how you do legacy transfer for only transferring player skills. So now we'll be showing you an example of how to do legacy transfer of both experience point and trainer. So for that, I'll be first choosing the players whose contract is about to expire. So the player who is already maxed out and his contract is about to expire is Reece James. His contract is expiring 46 days. So I'll be using him. So for that, first I need to give him skill training. I need to add additional skill with this new skill training program, and he gets a heading skill. So now I'll be finding a player to whom the heading skill will be utility. So I'll be preferring a center forward or maybe a defender for whom the heading skill can be utilized. So after a lot of searches, I finally found the player with whom I will go with this legacy transfer, and that will be Tomori. Since he doesn't has heading skills, he has aerial superiority and all defensive skills. The heading skills will make him very deadly. So I'll go to Tomori and tap on legacy transfer and sort it by the duration of contract so that I can find the players whose contract are about to expire. And finally, we have found the player. He's already maxed out, so experience point is not a matter. Additional skill is already given. That is your heading. First, for that, you need to unlock the player. Again, we'll be tapping on Tomori, legacy transfer. He doesn't has any heading skill. The heading skill is lacking in him. We'll go to legacy transfer and sort it by duration of contract. Choose Reece James, the additional skill of heading which will be transferred, and then complete the process. It will be maxed out to the max level and will be requiring 3,64,000 G. And in this way, the legacy transfer of Tomori, that is the legacy transfer that is used for both experience point and additional skill. Now coming to the last part, doing legacy transfer for only experience points. So as we had signed Vinicius Junior Showtime card, so we'll be taking similar position player, that is the previous Vinicius Junior, and we'll be doing the legacy transfer for only experience points. So what we have to do is we just need to choose that player. It will be requiring around 53,000 GP. So we just choose that player and we tap on confirm, and the all experience point of that Vinicius Junior will be transferred to this Showtime Vinicius Junior by just tapping on that transfer, and it will be requiring around 53,000 GP, and that previous Vinicius Junior will be removed. So it's done. You can see Vinicius Junior is now maxed out. So this is how you do legacy transfer for only experience points. So with this, we come to an end with everything that you needed to know about legacy transfer. I hope this video has clarified a lot of your doubts, and still if you have any doubts, do feel to comment in the comment section, as well as you can DM us in Instagram as well. Okay, that will be it from my side. Found this video to be informative, and if you want more of such type of videos in future, do hit the thumbs up and subscribe our channel and support us. Roger takes off. Peace out.